As we stand here in the late summer of 2025, the air is still warm, and the memories of beach days are fresh in our minds. But in the world of meteorology, we're already looking far ahead, piecing together a complex puzzle for the upcoming winter. The big question on everyone's mind is always about the snow. Will we be digging out from under massive drifts, or will it be another mild season? This year, the signals are pointing toward something potentially extraordinary. The winter of 2025 to 2026 isn't just another season on the calendar, it's shaping up to be a battleground of powerful atmospheric forces, each vying for control over our weather patterns and snowfall totals across North America. What makes this winter so particularly compelling is the convergence of several major climate drivers. We are watching the Pacific Ocean warm up, signaling the potential return of a formidable El Niño event. At the same time, we're grappling with the persistent influence of long-term climate trends, which are adding more moisture and energy into the global system. This combination creates a scenario filled with high stakes and high uncertainty. It's kind of like watching two heavyweight champions step into the ring. The outcome is guaranteed to be dramatic, but predicting the exact blows in the final winner is the ultimate challenge for forecasters. Predicting the weather for a whole season is a bit like putting together a giant 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle without the picture on the box. It's a monumental task that relies on incredible technology and a deep understanding of our planet's systems. At the heart of these long-range forecasts are powerful supercomputers running what we call climate models. These aren't your everyday desktop computers. They are massive machines capable of performing billions of calculations per second. They process immense amounts of data from satellites, weather balloons, ocean buoys, ground stations all over the globe, creating a digital simulation of Earth's entire atmosphere and ocean system to project future conditions. One of the biggest characters in our winter weather story is El Niño. El Niño. This isn't a storm, but rather a natural climate pattern, defined by warmer than average sea surface temperatures in the central equatorial Pacific, in the eastern equatorial Pacific. Think of it as a vast expanse of warm water that releases a tremendous amount of heat and moisture into the atmosphere. This disruption has a powerful ripple effect, like a rock thrown into a pond, creating waves that travel across the globe and fundamentally alter weather patterns far and wide. Imagine a fast-flowing river high up in the atmosphere about 6 to 9 miles above the Earth's surface. This river of air, known as the jet stream, snakes its way around the globe. It separates cold polar air to the north from warmer tropical air to the south. Its path meanders in great waves, dipping south and bulging north. These dips, troughs, and bulges, ridges, control our day-to-day and week-to-week weather. A dip lets frigid Arctic air plunge south, setting the stage for snow, while a ridge brings mild, stable weather. The jet stream is how larger climate patterns like El Niño turn into real weather on the ground. El Niño tends to energize the Pacific jet stream and pull it southward. Winter 2026 takes shape under a strong El Niño. Expect a classic story of haves and have-nots on snowfall, especially along the coasts. Let's start with the West Coast. The energized southern tracking Pacific jet is poised to send a steady stream of storms into California. That could be great news for California's water supply. These storms, atmospheric rivers, are highly efficient at transporting moisture. For the Sierra Nevada, this pattern translates directly into snow, potentially a lot of it. However, that southern storm track often comes at the expense of the Pacific Northwest, Washington, Oregon, northern Idaho. The main storm track is simply too far south to bring them consistent, heavy mountain snow. They will still see some winter weather, but a record-breaking snow season is unlikely. Cascades ski areas might struggle with less natural snow, more rain at lower elevations. While the coasts often grab the headlines, the vast interior of North America will also experience the distinct fingerprint of El Niño this winter. For the northern tier of the United States, Montana, the Dakotas, the upper Midwest, the Great Lakes region, a classic El Niño pattern typically spells trouble for snow lovers. Moving south into the central and southern plains, the story changes. Colorado, Kansas, Oklahoma, northern Texas are positioned closer to that active southern jet stream. This region can become a battleground zone where moisture streaming north from the Gulf of Mexico collides with periodic intrusions of cold air from the north. This setup can lead to powerful winter storms known as panhandle hooks, which are capable of producing heavy, wet snow and even blizzard conditions. With a forecast that holds the potential for both record snow and unusual mildness depending on where you live, preparation is about flexibility and awareness. It's not about panicking, it's about practical, common-sense steps. So you're ready for whatever winter 2026 throws your way. First, have a reliable way to receive weather alerts. Weather app on your phone, notifications on, battery-powered NOAA weather radio as a backup. In high snow regions, Sierra Nevada, Mid-Atlantic, get your winter emergency kit ready. More than just a shovel, non-perishable food, bottled water, flashlights, extra batteries, necessary medications. 72 hours. As we look toward the winter of 2025 to 2026, it's clear this is not just a season for meteorologists to watch. It's a season with profound implications for everyone. The patterns that are taking shape in the atmosphere will have a direct impact on our economy, our resources, our daily lives. For regions like California and the Southwest, a snowy winter in the mountains is a blessing, crucial for replenishing reservoirs that supply water to millions of people and vast agricultural lands. Conversely, for the northern parts of the country, a milder, less snowy winter can have mixed consequences. Lower heating bills, fewer travel disruptions, but it can also negatively impact local economies that depend on winter tourism. This winter also serves as a real-time laboratory for understanding how natural climate cycles like El Niño are interacting with the background signal of a warming planet. Are storms becoming more intense? Is precipitation falling more as rain than snow in marginal temperature zones? The data we collect this season will be invaluable for refining our climate models and improving our ability to forecast future winters. Ultimately, the story of winter 2026 is a compelling reminder of the power and majesty of the natural world. It calls on us to be prepared, to be resilient, and to stay curious. Whether you're hoping for a snow day to build a snowman with your kids, a skier eagerly awaiting fresh powder, or a city manager planning for snow removal, we all have a stake in what the coming months will bring. So, let's keep our eyes on the skies and the forecasts, ready to witness and navigate a winter that promises to be anything but boring, and could very well be one for the record books.